Thanks for joining us today for Pet Entertainment Television. I'm Dennis Rosiak.
And I'm Mandy Maxwell.
And who are you?
This is Mr. Loki.
Well, obviously a white boxer, and what a great dog.
Oh my gosh, yes. So now obviously he's a boxer. He didn't get that name for any other reason because he's active. He wants to jump up and play and pump his fist, if you will, but not in a bad way whatsoever. Just very excited, super sweet guy, just looking to get out of this shelter.
Yeah, and I took him for a quick little walk, and he was amazing because he was right by my side. He didn't pull. The other dogs he didn't seem to care about very much. I mean, it was just kind of nice casual walk.
Yeah. Obviously, like we were saying though, he's younger. We didn't mention he's probably about 1 to 2 years old. So, he still need some training. He knows how to sit, we found out this morning. But still, a little bit of training would be great for him. Definitely an active family that's going to give him a lot of exercise, a lot of attention.
And he's food motivated, right?
Right, yeah. He's been loving these little munchie treats. So, yeah, he's a good boy.
Well, today we're coming, to the show is being aired today at the Humane Society. So we're going to try to get like 4 dogs on today and try to move relatively quick. So, again, a great dog here, boxer.
Yep, named Loki. So come and see Loki.
We'll be right back.
Please take me to Dog Days.
Your dog will beg you to take him to Dog Days, Playhouse, and Retreat. It's loads of fun for your pet, and you'll have the peace of mind knowing he's in good hands. You can even peek in on what's happening at any time during the day with Doggy Webcam. Whether you need doggy day camp, boarding, grooming, or training, Dog Days gives your pooch the pampering he deserves. Give us a call, 773-4500, or check us out on the web, please.
Okay, we're back, and again, we want to thank Dog Days for sponsoring the show today. We're coming to you from the shelter, so we've got Bronson.
He is the cutest, sweetest little hound dog. Oh my gosh. And I wish you could have seen him come in with his little booty just wagging and shaking, just as happy as he could be. And he's young, he's a puppy, so he's only we're guessing about 5 or 6 months old, maybe 6, 7 months old. Now obviously, because he's a puppy, again, it's kind of like with Loki. He's young, he needs a lot of training, a lot of exercise, a lot of playtime, maybe doggy daycare if you're going to be gone all day at work.
Exactly.
And he's a hound dog, so we know.
Be prepared for that.
Yeah, they like to follow their noses. So I would say he would be best, at the fenced-in yard where you can let him out the back door and you don't have to worry about him running off or chasing a squirrel or a rabbit or something like that. So
one of the things that struck me when I saw Bronson in the kennel was the fact that he's got what we talked about, the softest eyes when he looks at you, that he is just like, so endearing to everybody, right?
Yes. What a sweet guy. And the thing of it is this is the great time to adopt a dog. You know what I mean? Somebody his age, because he's not like so tiny, but he's just a good age. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But again, he does need some training, don't you, buddy? Yes. But what a sweet, sweet guy. And I think he's going to be a big boy.
Yeah, I think you're right too. He's got some big feet on him, but I'll tell you what, tremendous markings and everything on him. I think he will make someone a very happy dog owner.
Absolutely, absolutely. And we've got 2 more dogs coming up in the kitty cats, so sit tight and we'll be back.
Please take me to Dog Days.
Your dog will beg you to take him to Dog Days, Playhouse, and Retreat. It's loads of fun for your pet, and you'll have the peace of mind knowing he's in good hands. You can even peek in on what's happening at any time during the day with Doggy Webcam. Whether you need doggy day camp, boarding, grooming, or training, Dog Days gives your pooch the pampering he deserves. Give us a call, 773-4500, or check us out on the web, please.
Well, we're back, and we've got Harley, and Harley is one of the many labs we have here.
We do have a lot of labs right now, and yes, he is one of them, and he is, I just kind of like to think of him as Mr. Perfect, because he is about 5 years old, which is a great age for a lab, because they're past all the puppy stages, And we had him out at an event yesterday, and he was doing great with all the other dogs.
Super.
He rides great in the car. He's house trained. He knows his basic commands. I mean, it really doesn't get any better than that. And you know, he unfortunately was surrendered, just dropped off here because the family was moving.
Moving again. Yeah.
Moving. I just do not understand why people cannot take their dogs with them. So unfortunately, he's stuck here until we find him a home. But such a great guy.
And, you know, you can tell he's just so easygoing, and you know, just sitting here, just kind of being casual, never
yeah.
been in this environment before.
Yep.
He sees cameras in front of him, he doesn't care.
Nope, yeah, totally easygoing, typical lab.
Yeah.
You know, just kind of goes with the flow, don't you, Harley? And Harley wanted us to mention we've got a fun event coming up this Saturday, which is August 20th at Moondog Tavern.
Okay.
It is called Surviving the Dog Days of Summer, which I think we're past those dog days of summer, I hope, because it's nice outside, you can breathe.
Finally got cool. Yeah.
Yes. But it is a great event. It's going to be from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. at
Okay.
Moondog Tavern. The band Lemon Wheel will be playing live. And the event is going to, all the proceeds from the event is going to go directly to our Survivor program. And that Survivor program was set up several years ago to help us pay for animals in need of surgery,
That had problems,
treatments,
right?
illnesses, something like that. So, and unfortunately right now that fund is kind of depleted. So this
Yeah.
will be a great event. We're going to have a small silent auction, lots of goodies
Okay.
in the auction. So come out, enjoy a drink, some food, friends. We're going to have some of our shelter dogs out there, and just a great evening at Moondog Tavern.
And what time was that again?
That is Saturday, August 20th from 6 to 10 p.m.
Cool.
We'll
Well,
see you there.
we got another dog coming?
Yep, we'll be back.
Please take me to dog days.
Your dog will beg you to take him to Dog Days, Playhouse, and Retreat. It's loads of fun for your pet, and you'll have the peace of mind knowing he's in good hands. You can even peek in on what's happening at any time during the day with Doggy Webcam. Whether you need doggy day camp, boarding, grooming, or training, Dog Days gives your pooch the pampering he deserves. Give us a call, 773-4500, or check us out on the web.
Please?
Well,
Well, we're back, and we've got Dominic.
oh my gosh, he is like chocolatey goodness. I
Yeah.
swear, I just want to squeeze his face. I just want to squeeze you. Yes, this is Dominic. He is about four years old. Unfortunately, an owner surrendered due to landlord issues. So, you know, that's definitely something you have to consider if you're going to be adopting a bully breed, because
Right.
he is a pit bull.
Yeah.
You know, you got to check with your homeowner's insurance if you're renting. Obviously, this is why he got surrendered, for landlord issues. So if you're renting, it's got to be something that's approved. And that's part of the process for us here at the shelter, is to, you know, call landlords and make sure that they are okay when they're adopting a dog like Dominic.
Yeah, because you have an application, and they have to go through the application and process basically, and when you see that, then of course that would trigger you to say, oh, do you have permission?
Right.
And we need to see that, and we need to know that it's not a problem for you.
Right, exactly. And the previous owner did say that he's a great dog. I mean, just all around.
Yeah.
He plays well with other dogs. In fact, he just met one of our old beagles here and just walked right up and sniffed her, and they were just out there, you know, kind of sniffing around the yard together. And we are saying no cats. Unfortunately, he's not a fan of the felines.
Yeah.
But, and his previous owner also said that he was great with kids. And
Okay.
usually these guys are very
Yeah.
tolerant, you know, very, very protective of the kids and their family and things like that. They didn't call him the nanny dog back in the day for no reason, so.
Exactly. I think that's one of the main things, is that they're definitely good with families and everything, and his demeanor is exceptional.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And he's cracking me up because he reminds me of the guys at the gym that are just like pumping iron, you know? They couldn't run a mile to save their lives, but man, can they pump the iron. That's what you look like, a little meathead. Yeah.
Yeah, he is definitely one strong little dog.
But obviously, I mean, look, he's just a lover. So, again, this is Dominic, and here at the shelter and available for adoption, 4-year-old pit bull. So come and see him, come and see Harley, Loki, and Bronson. All 4 wonderful dogs, and we've got tons of cats here at the shelter, so.
Yeah, and we've got and we're going to go through the cats, but again, stop up and see all the different dogs that we have here, and the cats that we have here, because there are a ton of them. So stay tuned, we'll be right back.
Please take me to dog days.
Your dog will beg you to take him to Dog Days, Playhouse, and Retreat. It's loads of fun for your pet, and you'll have the peace of mind knowing he's in good hands. You can even peek in on what's happening at any time during the day with Doggy Webcam. Whether you need doggy day camp, boarding, grooming, or training, Dog Days gives your pooch the pampering he deserves. Give us a call, 773-4500, or check us out on the web, please.
Okay, we are back, and this is Mandy. You've seen her before. She's our kitty expert here at the shelter. So she's going to talk about several of the cats, and of course, since we're at the Humane Society today, you are going to get to see a plethora of them instead of just one, which is fantastic. So tell us about this little guy.
This is Jamie. He's pretty young. I think he's not even a year old yet, or just about a year, so he's still pretty young. He came to us as a feral kitten, which means I never had any human contact before.
Right.
And as you can see, he was in foster for a little while, so he definitely gained some social skills. And he's sitting here purring. I wish you could hear how loud he's purring.
It's crazy.
So sweet now.
Yes, for him to come from never having like physical contact or any contact with any human to be like purring
being born
on your lap.
outside to be like a lap cat now, it's amazing.
So cool. And we've got tons, like we said, tons literally of cats here at the shelter.
Yeah.
They're oozing down the back hallway right now.
They are. We have no room back there.
Yeah.
We got 11 in today in a couple hours.
And it's not even noon.
Exactly.
So Mandy's going to tell us about some of her favorites, and we have a lot of pairs
A lot of pairs right now, and you get an excellent deal. I mean, I know we have the August special going on,
right?
But we also have the pair deal going on, where you pretty much get two for the price of one.
Exactly.
So we have tons of pairs. All right, so here is one of our pairs of many. We probably have about 10 cats that have to go together. This is Mickey and Sparkle. They are male and female, both long hair, black cats. One is super outgoing and just in your face, and the other one's a little more shy, a little, longer to warm up, but they're both definitely sweet, loving cats. So that's Mickey and Sparkle. They've been here the longest. That's our longest standing pair, definitely. One of our newer pairs is Jack and Jerry. Of course, they're both passed out. They just all ate. This is Jerry up here. He's gray and white, long-haired. And then there's Jack down here. He's orange and white, long-haired. I think they have some ragdoll in them, so they're just gorgeous. Big. And they're brothers, and they're big, definitely.
Big. I love the ragdolls because they're big. They're big cats.
The big
I
paws
love it.
and
yes,
me too.
They're like good manly cats. So if you're a guy watching the show today, you need some ragdolls.
That's your pair.
Exactly.
And like the FIV that I had mentioned is like the human HIV, so they can live with dogs, humans, and not transfer it, but they have to live with other cats that are FIV, so that's why we do have all the FIV positive cats in here. Just tons of good. We have Neptune, Raymond, Troy, Martin, and they're all like those most sweet-tempered cats, and they live long, normal, healthy lives, as long as you take care of them, of course.
Right,
take them to the vet, keep them inside so that they can't infect other cats.
I love it. They are all like passed out for their afternoon nap after breakfast.
And they love eating, so they...
That's perfect.
They're great.
And again, like Mandy said, we have tons of pairs, Mickey and Sparkle, and with Jack and Jerry.
Yep.
Those aren't the only four.
No,
We've got tons of pairs that, like Mandy said, need to go home together. And like we were saying earlier, it's just a built-in friend. It's like a no-brainer. So 2 for the price of 1 we're doing right now as well. And all of these FIV babies are just the sweetest things. And like Mandy said, that they're no different than anybody else. They live happy, long lives, just like any other cat would. So they're just extra special, which makes it even better to adopt them and take them home. So.
Exactly.
And again, don't forget, we have tons and tons of cats right now, unfortunately.
Yeah,
like Mandy
getting
said,
more and more every day. We're getting them in faster than we can get them out, unfortunately.
Exactly.
So we definitely need good people to come in here and adopt.
Yes.
1 or 2 or more.
Or 5.
Yeah, exactly.
Another event that I wanted to mention that we've got coming up is Eddie's Fancy Feast.
Oh, yes.
So this isn't cat food. It's really human food. Eddie's Fancy Feast at Eddie's Corner Cafe, which is downtown Noblesville. It's going to be on Sunday, August 28th. We are doing 5 different seatings for the spaghetti feast.
Right.
So it's 5, 6, and 7. Tickets are on sale now at the shelter. a great event, and all of the proceeds benefit all of these
Yep.
great animals, the FIV kitties like Jamie who come in and just need that extra care.
Yep.
All these babies that we wouldn't be able to take care of without the support of the community.
Exactly.
So definitely come to Eddie's Fancy Feast on Sunday the
Yeah,
28th.
definitely. And remember, all cats, come, including their adoption fees, spay or neuter, a wellness exam, their rabies vaccine, all their initial boosters. So they're ready to go.
It's a no-brainer. So really. So come check out our kitties. Come see Mandy. She's here. She's always
Yeah.
happy to help.
Definitely.
And we will be right back with Where Are They Now? Because I know you're dying to know. So we'll be back.
Please take me to Dog Days.
Your dog will beg you to take him to Dog Days, Playhouse, and Retreat. It's loads of fun for your pet, and you'll have the peace of mind knowing he's in good hands. You can even peek in on what's happening at any time during the day with Doggy Webcam. Whether you need doggy day camp, boarding, grooming, or training, Dog Days gives your pooch the pampering he deserves. Give us a call, 773-4500, or check us out on the web.
Please?
We're back, and it's time for Where Are They Now, Mandy?
We had a good week.
Super.
I'm just saying, it was awesome. We had several adoptions. Lola, the little bulldog, of course,
Yes.
we knew she'd been adopted quickly, but she went home over the weekend.
Yeah, that's great.
And then you remember little Pika, the little
Pika.
lap dog with the crazy funky teeth and the
Yeah.
little underbite.
Yeah.
She got adopted.
Good, good.
And Perry, sweet Perry, remember little
That was, she
shy
was very
guy.
shy, yeah.
He got adopted.
That's fantastic.
And one of our cats, Luigi, and I think we had Luigi on last week. Was that last week
Yeah.
or 2 weeks ago?
2 weeks
We
ago,
had
yeah.
Luigi on, little
Yeah.
black and white kitten.
That's right.
He got adopted too.
Cool.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the ones that still need homes, and
We've got a few,
Got a few,
unfortunately.
yeah.
So
Let's
we'll
do that.
Try to rattle them off for you. You'll remember Conlon. We had him on last week. He
Yeah.
was the pointer lab mix.
Yeah.
He's still here. And sweet Oscar, the Dutch Shepherd.
the Dutch
mix.
Shepherd, yeah, good dog.
Oh, great dog.
Yeah.
He's still here and available for adoption. And then you'll remember we had Maximus, the
Boy, that's-
golden retriever mix.
Yeah, that's amazing, because he
I
is such a
know.
mellow dog. So anyone out there looking for a really mellow dog, this is it.
Right. And Star, you'll remember she was our very special
Yeah.
kitty that is deaf. So she's still here and available for adoption.
We got
And of
Randall.
course, Randall and Pacer are still here looking
Yeah.
for a good home. They sit for another week. It's a shame.
Yeah, and Randall is basically a cattle dog, so he needs to have a job. So if you have a farm or a lot of land or something that needs some work, he's probably the
Be a
one.
good one for you. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. And then of course our two beautiful pitty girls, Pearl and Princess. They are still here as of right now. Princess should be going home today.
Let's
so we are
hope.
crossing our fingers
Let's
for
hope
her.
we can make that announcement next week.
Yep, and then we had Sheldon, the yellow lab mix. He's still here.
Yep.
Molly, the black and white pitty mix. She's still here as well.
Lulu, I can't believe Lulu's still here. That's amazing, because that's a great dog too.
Right, Lulu, Dash, and Abby, who were staying over at Dog Days,
Yeah.
who are now here back at the shelter, and they're still available for adoption as well. And then Pepe, who was the cat. That's who we had on last
That's
week.
right, yes.
He is still here and available for adoption.
Okay.
And then don't forget, we've got a couple of dogs in foster. You remember Buddy and Rocky from a long time ago.
Right.
They're in foster, but still looking for a home. And then, of course, you guys have Dakota, the St. Bernard. And he's still available as well.
Yeah, he's a fantastic dog. He's been good with kids. I had him to the event,
Yep.
not last
2
week,
weekends
but
ago.
2 weekends
Yeah.
ago, and he was great with everybody. So, boy, we got some good dogs, and you've seen all the pictures that are coming up. And be sure to tell your friends or come up and see all the dogs we
Yeah.
have and adopt some.
And then, so that way we can put some of these names on our
That's right.
adopted list for next week.
There you
So
go.
Come and see us. Don't forget about Eddie's Fancy Feast and our Moondog event this weekend for the Survivor Fund. We're everywhere, so come and see us.
Yeah, well, thanks for joining us today on Pet Entertainment Television. See you next week.